Virginia baseball is a program storied in success, with numerous NCAA tournament appearances, a national championship in 2015, and many players going on to play professionally. Virginia baseball is seen as one of the most prestigious college baseball programs in the country. This success, however, can be accredited to more than just the coaches and the players on the field. The Virginia baseball program utilizes student managers to help with daily operations of the team. The hours put forth by these managers are filled with attendance at batting practices, statistical analysis, videotaping, and other important day-to-day tasks that are critical to the success of this team.
Well, we have a student manager program here in our baseball program that we started about 15 years ago, where we had young interested students that wanted to be involved with the baseball program.
Evan Rusty Duhan, a current fourth-year student at the university who claims he's double majoring in classics and baseball, has been a student manager of this baseball team since he stepped foot on grounds in the fall of 2015.
So kind of let me know that he wasn't exactly sure what I would be doing. He asked me when I met with him, it was actually in the fall, it was when I was applying to UVA. He asked me to let him know when I got in, and then so I was kind of emailing him back and forth, and then I also got in touch with our director of baseball operations, who at the time was Robbie Swab, and I was kind of talking with him back and forth. And then when I came up for move-in weekend, I sat down with Coach O'Connor and Robbie, and they kind of told me they would put me on a trial basis.
Meeting with him and talking with him, I told him absolutely yes. If he got into UVA, that we would certainly bring him on into our program. And so he's been working with us since day one.
Before attending UVA, Rusty was known by all of his friends and family as Evan, the name he was given at birth. When he started to manage the team in 2015, the coaches would give him the nickname Rusty that would stick with him throughout his time at the university.
We have some different coaches on our staff that all of a sudden, whether it be players or managers and things like that, dub players particular nicknames, and this one stuck. Honestly, I don't know the background of it. I'm sure Matt Kirby's more qualified to answer that question.
I was following our ops guy around all the time, who was Robbie Swab. Try to learn the ropes and different things like that. What we did each day for practice, how to get field set up, how to break things down, any of the equipment needs, stuff like that happened. He was always following Robbie around. So it became like Robbie's assistant. Mm-hmm. And all I could think about was like Vegas Vacation. And Clark Griswold and Rusty. And how they always had their talks and, dad, father, son type deal. And that's what it looked like all the time to me, that Robbie was always having a father-son talk to Rusty. So I just, one day just said, okay, you're gonna be Russ. And we're gonna call you Rusty, and it stuck. To the point that there were players during the fall where he was paired up and we used his given name and no one knew who that was.
Managers of sports teams commit themselves to making the team better, but sometimes it seems like their work might go unnoticed due to most of it being behind the scenes. In Rusty's case, the team believes they would not be as successful without the hours of time that he dedicates to the program. Although Rusty is technically part of the staff, the players view him as a member of the Virginia baseball family.
He is one of us, and whether or not he wears a jersey, he plays a huge role in this team.
Just as far as the camaraderie that he brings and just the joy he is to have around, but then also the tangible things that he does to shape and mold how our program works.
I think it's pretty amazing, honestly, that you have a student here at the university that would just totally immerse themselves in an athletic program like this, and he has done that. He is delved into every part of our program, and just anytime you ask him to do anything, he just jumps in with both feet and both hands and says, I'll do anything I can to help. And so that's rare, I think, and so he's somebody special that's meant a lot to us.
When players ask him to throw some extra BP, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, Rusty's going to be here for you. If you want to look at some video of your swing or you want him to assist you in any way, Rusty's going to be the first guy to help out regardless of what's on his schedule. He's there for us.
He
really nice guy. He fits in right with all the aspects of our program, all our 5 pillars that we live up to. He's somebody that commits to working hard just like anybody else would. He is always in, always out. He's always somebody who's going to be here early and stay late. Whatever he can do to help the program, that's what we kind of preach is selflessness. And Rusty's the most selfless person I've ever been around, and really committing to not really caring what his role is, just knowing that he has a role in the team and it's really important to our team. And he's not going to get any respect that he deserves from outside because no one really knows exactly what he puts in, but everybody within the program does, and he's somebody that everybody looks up to.
My ultimate goal is to just do whatever I can to help the team. I don't need anybody to say, you know, nice job doing this, nice job doing that, as long as it's helping the team.
Being manager of this team has provided Rusty with not only lifelong friends and mentors, but a family that he uses for support and guidance for his future career plans. The camaraderie and unforgettable moments that he faces working with Virginia baseball are one of a kind. Wherever he ends up in the future, working with this team has provided Rusty with incredible experience that will prepare him for almost any opportunity that comes to him.
Coming to UVA and being a part of this program, I think was easily the best decision I've ever made in my entire life.